All right, no more Mrs. Nice Lady. See, apparently y'all don't know who you messing with here. Look, I have never been a second place type of chick, okay? Not to be cocky, but I got records in this city. So ending this campaign at number 13 is not going to be a victory to me. We need to make this happen. We need to win. We need to pull down the chips. Oakland, stand up. Okay, we have 9 days left, which is ample time to vote, to get to number 10, vote daily, and bring down this dough. And let me tell you, it's not just about the money. Actually, it's much less about the money. Because here, right now, we have an opportunity to create a national face out there. Now, what's going to happen if we win? No, scratch that. When we win, MTV is signed up with this Pepsi project. What they're doing is they're visiting every winning project in the nation to do a profile on that city, on that project. Now tell me Oakland doesn't need some positive PR about the cutting edge stuff we're doing with our young people. Tell me that. And this is just the starting point. Let's own it. Here is our opportunity to have some buying power in this city without the bureaucracy of Oakland politics. Okay? Let's make it happen. It only takes a minute of your time to make a huge impact. 1 minute. Our mayor talks about this model city. Now, I tell you what, we cannot have a model city without the inclusion of all people, particularly young people. Now, the uptown area is fly. I admit it, but that's only because I'm in the 21 and up category. If you are between the ages of 13 and 20, you have no place here. You are not welcomed. Now, for those of you who grew up here like me, you know we had to sneak out. We had to find a homie who had a car, any form of acceptable transportation, and we had to drive all over the place for any kind of form of acceptable entertainment. We had to sideshow. We had to Black Friday. And then we had to deal with the consequences and sometimes criminal and unfortunately lethal implications of those actions. What makes you think it's any different now? You know, and we wouldn't have had to do any of that if we had our own place. And talk about a revenue stream. Now, did you know that young people account for 50% of all consumer spending in the United States? 50%. How much you think Oakland is seeing of that money? I bet you none. Now, I moved back to this place because I believed that I could make a difference here, that I could affect the kind of change that I want to see in my town, that I could be an advocate and affect the kind of lasting change for young people that I didn't get to see as a young person here. You know, folks wonder why people go off to college and they never come back. Well, it's because there's no investment in us. Unless you're 30 and up, this city could care less. I want to change that. And that, everybody, is what VERT is about. It's much bigger than a party. It's not just a party. It's an opportunity. It's a movement up for our city, for our young people, for our economy, for our collective self-esteem. We need to win something in this town, right? So let's do it. Let's make it happen. And for those of you who got it, who have understood from this point, from the very beginning, that VERT was a movement up for real, thank you. I've seen your support in the votes. For those of you guys who didn't quite get it yet and you needed this address to inspire you, well, thank you for watching. And here is your opportunity to vote, to tell your friends to vote. It's not just enough for you to click. Everybody's got to get on this hype now. We need Oakland at critical mass. So vote every day at www.refresheverything.com/VERT, V-E-R-T, and post it on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Delicious, or whatever other kind of social networking site that you have, because we got to make this an Oakland thing. It's not just a YMR thing. It's not just a Hood Games thing. It's not just a youth thing. So don't pull yourself out of this thing. This is a us thing. So let's make it happen. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't get to be nice in this one, but this is real deal Holyfield, y'all. So come on. Thank you. Blessings to the movement up.
Thank you very much for coming out this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.